It was a last-minute goal from Ollie Watkins, which reignited England's Euros hopes, securing a place in Sunday's final against Spain.
Yeah, so Ollie said he was lost for words to describe how happy he was. You've probably seen the pictures. That's what he looked like, didn't he? What a night it was. Not the only one. So let's get some words from some other people. The King, for example, the King and Queen, sent the team their very best wishes ahead of the final, urging them to secure victory before the need for any last-minute wonder goals or any penalty drama, saying he was sure the stresses on the nation's collective heart rate and blood pressure would be greatly alleviated. I think we can all concur with that, can't we?
Absolutely, bang on. More royal recognition, this time from Aston Villa fan. Prince William and, of course, Ollie Watkins plays for Aston Villa. He said, "What a beauty, Ollie," sending his congratulations to the England team for making the final. And the Prime Minister, Sir Keir Starmer, was full of praise for the squad, saying, "What a game, England, what a winner. Berlin, here we come." He even managed to step away from one of the NATO meetings to catch Harry Kane's equaliser.
Never in doubt.
What happens if you've got to see a gig and the game is on? This is the Killers playing the O2 in London last night. They paused for an impromptu watching of the game. That works, doesn't it? You've got to take a moment. And lastly, one England superfan wanted to make sure Ollie Watkins knew just how much he loved him.
Oh, Ollie Watkins, you did it! We knew those changes would work! Gareth Southgate, genius, genius, genius! Ollie Watkins, we love you! We love you! We love you!
Get the message?
Yeah. John is with people who are obviously just as delighted. I'm assuming all England fans, John, with you. Morning.
Yeah, good morning. I'm not sure anyone can quite be as loud as Ross Kemp, can they? But yes, we're with some England fans who were lucky enough to be there. How are we feeling this morning, guys? Yes! Come on. There we go. I love it. It's a special night. We're going to be hearing from them. They'll be telling us what they made of it all last night. But first, Joe Inwood has been watching with some fans in Brixton last night, where, of course, the beer was flowing.
It always starts off so civilised. A nice bit of face painting, some vintage shirts, catching up with friends. And then a man shows you his tattoo in an area that we can't broadcast at the crack of dawn.
Nervous and excited at the same time, like the stomach's doing this, you know?
Watching along were Lewis and Katie. They met exactly 6 years ago at the semi-finals of the World Cup. So, feelings on England on their anniversary.
Well, I was saying, I go off a lot what you say, and you said the starting lineup isn't good, but to be fair, I do think he needs to make some changes at the beginning.
Being an England fan has not been easy at this tournament.
It's just depressing.
But that feeling didn't last long. England was soon on the attack.
I feel like they maybe by conceding that early goal, they've stepped it up now.
Wild but potentially premature celebrations.
And they've not actually scored. That's just a penalty being awarded.
The mood was upbeat at half-time. At least he finished the beer before throwing his pint in the air.
Going into our time, we were on top of the game, we dominated. We haven't come out firing.
But that didn't stop one man making an optimistic purchase.
It is 70 minutes into the game, and this man has just... What have you just done? You've just showed me your phone.
Listen here, it's coming home. It's coming home.
No, but you... Have you just you purchased hotel tickets?
Free cancellation, so it's fine. Free cancellation.
He was so certain of victory, he went and booked a trip to Berlin for the final. And...
I'm soaked in beer.
I know, because he was throwing it.
It's
Coming out!
Guys, what did you make of that?
That was incredible.
We didn't play very well in the second half, but it don't matter. We just got to get the ball in the net, and he did it. Watkins, baby, yeah!
Right around the country, in Manchester, Sheffield, Norwich, Chester, and in Brixton. If this is what getting to a final looks like, imagine the scenes if we actually win one. Joe Inwood, BBC News, in Brixton.
Yes, and that beer will be champagne, won't it, if England do go all the way. Tom, that moment, that goal from Ollie Watkins, talk us through it.
Absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's just looking, I think, to see how long's left.
I didn't really care at that point. It did not matter. What a night we had. All a bit of a daze this morning, walking around, and all that we're seeing is smiling faces and people hugging each other. It's absolutely brilliant. We've turned up to the party now, haven't we?
Yeah, and that party rolls on to Berlin. Andy, you were just saying there, you were saying, Southgate, you're the one.
Yes.
You clearly feel it.
All those people who said he don't know what he's doing, you think again. He's been brilliant, and he's got a team and a family of West Ham, of England.
We know you support Andy, don't we?
Of England boys, and they want to play for each other. They're smiling, they're kissing, they're hugging. This is the love train, baby, and we're on it.
The love train. I love that. The love train here in Dortmund this morning. Ross, talk us through it. Berlin now. That party continues. It rolls on. How excited are you for this final?
I can't wait. I did not expect to be stood here 2 weeks ago. But yeah, we're going to go book our train now and get to Berlin.
Party rolls on. Will, how was it for you last night?
The atmosphere was like incredible. I've never experienced. Yeah, he keeps calling me lucky, and yeah, I'll never see anything like this again.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you are. You could be England's lucky charm, Will. You never know.
Hopefully.
I mean, you've seen them into the final. You're going to the final. What will your friends be saying about this?
I mean, they've all been messaging me.
Yeah.
This, that, and this, and then they were calling me last night and like, what was it like? What was it like? Well, it was really fun and.
Yeah, we
I
can
was
tell it
mad.
this morning straight on the camera. You can give it. Go on, you can say it was
Come
amazing.
on, England.
Yeah, love it. So here you go. What a special moment.
Yeah.
A real family moment, and you're into the final. This is it.
We are blown away. I mean, to do it with my son, and just he's got no idea how lucky he is. And I've said it a million times because it's something that he can share for the rest of his life. Is you get those football memories sometimes, and this is one. And he's got it, and like I'm so proud as a dad to be able to have that with him. It's just amazing.
I feel like you two need to hug it out again, don't you? Hey? Anyway, it can't wait. These guys are going to Berlin. We're going to Berlin. We'll be there for Sunday's final. Guys, go on, give us one more time. Give it a come on, England. Here we go.
Very good, John. Thank you
Fantastic.
very much. I like that phrase the chap said there. He said, what did he say? On board the England love train.
Yeah.
I think that's what he said.
There was the hype train before, wasn't there? And now it's the love train.